Good evening, everybody. We welcome you to the USC Fisher Museum of Art, to our incredible exhibition facing survival with the art of David Kassan. This is my co-curator, Stephen Smith. Hi. The director of the USC Shoah Museum of Art. This dinner is in honor of the survivors. We know what it means that you're with us. We're grateful for your being here. The lessons you teach us are not lost on us. Thank you. Thank you all. I want to remind all of us that every single person, every portrait you will see in this museum exhibition represents someone who was not supposed to be alive, who was slated for death by the Nazis, but who did not die in the Holocaust. Rather, they survived. And beyond survival, every one of them fought to be reborn and to reshape their destinies.
You know, I'm early here, but I have to tell you, I don't know that I will experience anything that will match this in my time. To meet the survivors is something I have just been thinking about since I knew we were having this event. My heart is full to see you here. I went to the Shoah Foundation, and I think it's one of the great points of life in the world right now, because it bears witness to the unthinkable, yet, as Amber said so beautifully, it also tells the lives and the stories of people that is so filled with life and hope and meaning.
David, I want to thank you because this is an act of testimony in its own right. Thank you for taking the time. Thank you for taking the patience, every one of those brushstrokes, but most of all, thank you for listening, because you have listened and listened and listened and found a place for their testimonies in these portraits, which sit alongside the galaxy of testimonies that the Shoah Foundation has. But this today, as our collaboration begins between the Fisher Museum here and the Shoah Foundation, is not only about this one moment in time that we're sharing, but about all those futures that we're going to share as we tell your stories into the future. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being here and thank you for sharing this journey.
Nice to see my...
I wait for
Oh, the paintings,
Jack?
yeah.
that you're in today?
I guess. Ella Mandel, and I'm a survivor, of course. I survived 6 years of Hitler's war in concentration camp in ghetto. Sadly, I was the only survivor of my family.
You know, my whole life, even in concentration camp, I had always hope. That's what kept me going. So I don't give up hope, I think, as long as I live.
The Shoah Foundation is the biggest happiness in my life, because all the people, I still hear them telling, Joshua, if you survive, let the world know what the Nazi regime did for the people. And not only for the Jewish people, gypsies, Jewish, homosexuals, and any other people. For me, Jew or not Jewish is the same thing.
Yeah, he sure does. What a guy.
Survivors should tell their story and the horror what they had experienced. The reason is that we believe never again to happen in a Holocaust in the whole world.
I always tell the kids, you are a witness to history. You have seen me, you are part of history. And you should not forget that.
I think David is one of the top artists in the country right now. And for him to devote this much time, this much energy, not only in painting, but documenting and learning and videotaping, and it's so much more than just a painting. And I think the fact that he went into such detail with each of these people when he met them, it shows in the paintings.
I actually live in Utah, and I flew down here this morning just to come to the show. When you see that painting behind me, you sense like the spirit of the individuals that he painted, and you get a sense for their story and what they went through is like unimaginable, you know, but it's like you think, wow, they're still standing. Like it just is so moving to me to like keep going no matter what life throws at me.
It's such a privilege and honor to meet you. This exhibit is, and just meeting some of the survivors is just going to be something I'm never going to forget in my whole life. It's just wonderful. Thank you.
I really love it because I haven't seen it before. Yeah. It's different when you see the real thing, isn't it? It's gorgeous.
This is John. Oh, John. Yes. We're so honored to have you. Thank you. I am Selma. I'm kind of run the place and I'm curator this with Steve.
I didn't expect to be so moved. Because you know it's all inside. It's like down there.
Thank you. Thank you. I want to show you your painting.
Yeah, you're almost there.
I'm so excited to
We're
show you.
making our way.
Beautiful. Thank you.
It's unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Yeah, well, last minute. It's awfully good. Amazing. Yeah, good. Thank you. Yeah, super important.
Hey, you.
Anyway, Sean, I love you. Happy birthday, boy. At a party, yeah?
That was quite a
It was quite a party.
This is all because of Iran.
I love you guys. Call me so we can
I definitely will.
Thank you.